So now today we are starting algebraic expression and polynomial, right?
Yes,
So
sir.
till date we had been using arithmetical numbers only. So we know how to use arithmetic numbers and how to do operations on that. In these arithmetical numbers includes natural numbers, whole numbers, fractional numbers, etc. And we have also learned the fundamental operations on these numbers. In this lesson, we shall introduce algebraic numbers and some other basic concepts of algebra like constant, variables, algebraic expressions, special algebraic expressions called polynomials, and four fundamental operations on them. So, this is the fundamental chapter of mathematics. For the next mathematics or for the next chapters and in next academic standards, you require the foundation of this chapter. So, what we will study in this lesson? So, after studying the lesson, we will be able to identify variables and constants and expressions. We cite examples of algebraic expressions and their terms. We understand and identify a polynomial as a special case of an algebraic expression. We cite the example of types of polynomials in one and two variables. We will identify like and unlike terms of polynomials. We determine the degree of polynomials and we'll find the value of polynomial for given values or variables including 0 of the polynomial. We'll perform four fundamental operations on polynomial. So to learn all these things, what is the prerequisite? That is which knowledge we must have to know about. So the first we must have the knowledge of number system and four fundamental operations. They are addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. We must have the knowledge of other elementary concept of mathematics and primary and upper primary levels. That is how to add, subtract and such knowledge. So let us now start the chapter. First of all, what is algebra? We will try to understand the meaning of algebra. So algebra consists of certain numbers like 0, 1, 2, 3, 1 by 2, 3 by 4, root 2, etc. and certain operations, for example addition, subtraction, multiplication and division on these numbers. So altogether this is known as algebra. Sometimes letters called literal numbers are also used as a symbol to represent numbers. Suppose we want to say the cost of one book is 20 rupees. So in arithmetic this can be written as the cost of the book is rupees 20. In algebra we put it as the cost of one book is rupees x. algebra में हम उसको as a variable x लिखते हैं. This x stands for a number. Similarly, a, b, c, x, y, z, etc. can be stand for number of chairs, tables, monkey, dog, cows, trees, etc. The use of letters help us to think in more general terms. So we are taking the letters in place of numbers to generalize the statement. Let us consider an example. You know that if the side of the square is 3 unit, then its perimeter is 4 into 3 unit. Because the perimeter of the side, do you know the definition? Perimeter of square is equal to 4 into its length. This is the formula. So if the side of the square is 3, then its perimeter is 4 into 3. In algebra, we may express this as perimeter P is equal to 4 into side, where P stands for a number of units of perimeter and S of those of the side of the square. So, from these examples, we can understand that for unknown numbers which we are not knowing right now, we can assume some letters and then we can solve them. On comparing the language of arithmetic and language of algebra, we find that the language of algebra is more precise than that of arithmetic, more general than that of arithmetic, and easier to understand and make solutions of problems easier. Let us check some more examples in comparative form and we'll confirm our conclusions. For example, verbal statement दिया है यहाँ पर a number increased by 3 gives 8. So उसका algebraic हो जाएगा a plus 3 is equal to 8. A verbal statement a number increased by itself gives 12. That is x plus x is equal to 12, or you can say 2x is equal to 12. The third algebraic expression, distance is equal to speed into time. So we can write d is equal to s into t, or you can say that d is equal to st. Fourth, a number when multiplied by itself and added to 5 gives 9. That is b into b plus 5 gives 9, written as b square plus 5 is equal to 9. Then the last statement, the product of two successive natural number is 30. That is y into y plus 1 is equal to 30, written by y into y plus 1 is equal to 30, where y is the natural number. Since literal numbers are used to represent numbers of arithmetic, symbol of operation plus, minus, multiplication and division have the same meaning in algebra as in arithmetic. Multiplication symbol in algebra are often omitted. Thus, for 5 into a we write 5a, and for a into b we write ab. So many times, especially for multiplication, the symbol in algebra are omitted. Now we will learn about variables and constants. Consider the months January, February, March till December of the year 2009. If we represent the year 2009 by a month by x, we find that in this situation a year 2009 is fixed entity, whereas x can be any one of January, February, March, December, etc. Thus x is not fixed, it varies. We say that in this case a is a constant and x is a variable. The thing which varies, the thing of the values of which is changing, is known as variable, and the thing which is constant, which value is not changing, is called a constant. Similarly, when we consider students of class 10 and represent class 10 by say B and a student by say Y, we find that case B in class X is fixed, and so B is a constant, and Y, that is a student, is a variable, as it can be any one student of the class 10. So variable is something of which the value is changing throughout the calculation. Let us consider another situation. If a student stays in a hostel, he will have to pay fixed room rent, say rupees 10 or rupees 1000. The cost of food is say rupees 100 per day. Depends on the numbers of the day he takes food there. In this case, room rent is constant and the number of days he takes food there is variable. So that we can understand the constant and variable in this given example, 4 minus 14 root 2 root 3 by 2 minus 4 by 15 3x 21 by 8y root 2z. We know that all the numbers which do not contain the letters are constant. So 4 minus 14 root 2 root 3 by 2 and minus 4 by 15 all are real numbers, each of which has fixed values, while 8x 21 by y root 2z contains unknown x, y, z respectively, and therefore they do not have fixed values like 4 minus 14, etc. Their values depend on x, y, and z respectively. Therefore, x, y, and z are variables. As a variable is a literal number which can have different values, whereas a constant has a fixed value. Here the definition of variable and constant is given. A variable is a literal number that can have different values, whereas a constant has a fixed value. In algebra, we usually denote constants by a, b, c and variables by x, y, z. However, the context will make it clear whether the literal number has denoted a constant or a variable. So now we are coming to the next topic, algebraic expression and polynomials. Expressions involving arithmetic numbers, variables, and symbols of operations are called algebraic expressions. For example, 3 plus 8, 8x plus 4, 5y, 7x minus 2y plus 6, 1 upon root 2x, x upon root y minus 2, ax plus by plus cz upon x plus y plus z. All these are algebraic expressions. You may note that 3 plus 8 is both an arithmetic as well as algebraic expression. So here the definition is given. An algebraic expression is a combination of numbers, variables, and arithmetical operations. So algebraic expression contains three things: numbers, variables, and arithmetic operations. One or more sign, either plus or minus, separates the algebraic expression into several parts. Each part, along with its sign, is called the term of the operation expression. Often, the plus sign of the first term is omitted in writing an algebraic expression. For example, we write x minus 5y plus 4 instead of plus x minus 5y plus 4. Here x minus 5y and 4, they are called three terms of the expression. In 1 upon xy, 1 by 3, they are called the numerical coefficients of the terms and also of xy. Coefficient of x is 1 by 3y and that of y is 1 by 3x. So 1 by 3 is the coefficient of xy. Only the coefficient of x is 1 by 3y. Only the coefficient of y is 1 by 3x. When the numerical coefficient of the term is plus 1 or minus 1, the 1 is usually omitted in writing. Thus the numerical coefficient of terms x square y is plus 1 and that of minus x square y is minus 1. So, an algebraic expression in which variables does or do not occur in denominator, exponent of variables are whole numbers and numerical coefficients of variable terms are real number is called a polynomial. So यहाँ पर polynomial की definition दी है. The first of all, polynomial is an algebraic expression. वो ऐसा algebraic expression है कि जिसके अंदर variable or variables do not occur in the denominator. Denominator में कभी भी variables नहीं हो सकते. पहली बात. Exponents of variable जो होते, variable के powers जो होते, they must have whole numbers and numerical coefficient of variables are real numbers. तो ऐसी जो expression होती है उसको polynomial बोलते हैं. In other words, no term of a polynomial has a variable in denominator. Denominator में कोई variable नहीं होना चाहिए. Second thing, in each term of polynomial, the exponent of variables are non-negative integer. So exponent means the power. Power of any variable must be non-negative integer. And the third is numerical coefficient of each term is a real number. तो ये तीन condition fulfill हो जाती है तो we can say that the given expression is a polynomial. Let us check certain example. Here 5 3x minus y 1 by 3a minus b plus 7 by 2 and 1 by 4 x cube minus 2 y square plus xy minus 8. All these are polynomials. Whereas x cube minus 1 upon x root of x plus y x is 2 by 3 plus 5, they are not polynomials. The first is not polynomial because here in this term x is minus 1 as power, which is not allowed. Here the power of x plus y is 1 by 2, which is not allowed. Here the power of x is 2 by 3, which is not allowed because the power must be a non-negative whole number. Here x square plus 8 is a polynomial in one variable x. 2x square plus y cube is a polynomial in two variables x and y. In this lesson we shall restrict our discussion of polynomials including two variables only. So till here we have understood what is polynomial and what is expression. तो आपको समझ में आया यहाँ तक का जो भी डिस्कशन हमने किया अभी?
हाँ सर.
Now what is the general term of a polynomial of variable x? So here this expression is general form of polynomial which can be written as a naught plus a1x plus a2x square plus up to an x raised to n. This is the general form. Here we must have to remember a0, a1, a2 up to an. They all are real numbers. Here x is a variable and n is a whole number. a0, a1x, a2x square up to an x square are n plus 1 terms of polynomial. There are one more term than the power n. An algebraic expression or a polynomial consisting of only one term is called monomial. अगर एक ही टर्म है तो उसको बोलते हैं मोनोमियल. दस -2 3y -5x square xy 1/2 x square y square all are monomial because they contains only one term. An algebraic expression or polynomial consisting of only two terms जिसमें सिर्फ दो टर्म्स आते हैं that is called binomial. So 5 plus x y square minus 8x x cube minus 1 all are binomials. Then an algebraic expression or polynomial consisting only three terms is called trinomial. That is x plus y plus 1, x square plus 3x plus 2, x square plus 2xy plus y square all are trinomials. So the terms of the polynomial having the same variables and the same exponents, the variables are called like terms. So polynomial में बहुत सारे terms होते हैं. उन terms में same variable होने चाहिए और same exponent values होने चाहिए तो उसको like terms बोलते हैं. For example, in the expression 3xy plus 9x plus 8xy minus 7x plus 2x square, उसमें 3xy and 8xy they are like terms. 9x and minus 7x they are also like terms, whereas 9x and 2x square are not like terms. Terms that are not like are called unlike terms. In the above expression, 3xy and minus 7x are also unlike terms. Note that arithmetical numbers are like terms. For example, in polynomial x square plus 2x plus 5 and x cube minus 5, the terms 3 and minus 5 are regarded as like term. Since 3 is equal to 3x raised to 0 and minus 5 is equal to minus 5x raised to 0. So 3 and minus 5 यानी कोई भी constant number जो होते हैं वो like terms होते हैं. The terms of the expression 2x square minus 3xy plus 9y square minus 7y plus 8 are called all are unlike. That is, there are no two like terms in this expression. So we have learned till now. We have learned about expressions, we have learned about polynomial. In that we have learned monomial. We have learned about binomial. We have learned about trinomial. We have learned about like and unlike terms. Etc. Now let us do some of the question. The first example 3.1 is write the variable and constant in this expression. So variables are x and y and the constants are 2 and 5. Understood? Example number 2. In 8x square y cube, write the coefficient of x square y cube. So coefficient of x square y cube is 8. Now what is the coefficient of x square? So coefficient of x square is y cube at y cube, and the coefficient of y cube is 8x square. So have you understood this example 3.2?
Sir.
Now we are coming to example 3.3. Write the terms of expressions. There are total 4 terms of expression. The first is 3x square y. We must have to write down the terms with their sign also. The second term is minus 5 by 2x. The third term is minus 1 by 3y, and the constant term is plus 2. Now let us do the example number 3.4. Which of the following algebraic expressions are polynomials? So here the answer is first and 4 are polynomials. In the second polynomial, 1 upon x can be written as x raised to minus 1. Since the second term contains the negative exponent of the variable, the expression is not a polynomial. Similarly, in third question, third term is minus 5 root of x, which can be written as minus 5 x raised to 1 by 2. Root can be written as 1 by 2. Since third term contains a fractional exponent of the variable, the expression is not polynomial. Let us understand some of the things over here. Cube root of x can be written as x raised to 1 by 3. Fourth root of x can be written as x raised to 1 by 4. Fifth root of x can be written as x raised to 1 by 5. Similarly, if you have nth root of x, you can write it as x raised to 1 upon n. So this you have to remember. Now in example number 3.5, we must have to write the like terms, if any, in each of the following expression. So in the first expression, x plus y plus 2, there are no like terms in the expression. In the second equation, we can underline the right term with different colors. For example, these two are like terms. It contains the same variable x square. Then these two terms are like terms. It contains the variable y. So there are a pair of like terms. So in the second question, x square and minus 1 by 2x square are like terms, and minus 2y and root 3y are also like terms. In expression number 3, there are no like terms in the expression. In the fourth, we can check which are the like terms. Only one such pair we obtain with the like terms. So 2 by root 3 y and root 5 by 3 y are like terms. So this way we can check the like and unlike terms. So you understood the like and unlike terms by this example.
हाँ सर.
Okay, now we come to the progress. Check your progress 3.1. So let us do some of the questions over here. Question number 1. Write down the variables and constant in each of the following. So let us do the first one. 1 plus y. In these variables, only one variable is there, y, and constant, only one constant, 1 is there. Let us do the second one. That is 2 by 3x plus 1 by 3y plus 7. So we can write the variables. While writing the list of the variable, coefficient must be omitted. So x and y are the variables and the constants are in their coefficient also written, that is 2 by 3, 1 by 3 and 7. We must have to write the coefficient of the variables. Let us do third one. It is 4 by 5 x square y cube. So variables are x and y, and constants are 4 by 5. Let us do fourth question. It is 2 by 5 xy raised to 5 plus 1 by 2. Here the variables are x and y, and constants are 2 by 5 5, 1 by 2. So powers can also be considered as constants. The fifth, 2x square y square minus 8. 2x square plus y square minus 8. What are the variables? Can you tell me?
X and Y.
X and y. And the constants?
2, 1 and 8.
2, 1
Minus 8.
and 8. 1 is the common variable which can be found in every expression. So if we are not writing it, it is okay. So now we are doing sixth one, x plus 1 upon x. It is not a polynomial, still we can write down the variables. Only one variable is there, x, and constant. There is only one constant, that is 1. So we can easily find out the variables and constant in the given expression. So in the second question, in 2x square y, write the coefficient of x square y. So coefficient of x square y is 2. Coefficient of x square is 2y. And coefficient of y is 2x square. Okay. Question number 3. Using variables and operation symbols, express each of the following verbal statements as algebraic statement. 3 less than a number equals 15. So इसका algebraic expression हो जाएगा a minus 3 is equal to 15. Okay. Next, a number increased by 5 gives 22. A number increased by 5 gives 22. So these are algebraic equivalent statements. Write terms of each for each of the following expression. So here 2 plus ABC has two terms and they are 2 and ABC. Here there are 4 terms and they are A, B, C, 2. Here there are 3 terms. They are x square y minus 2xy square minus 1 by 2. In this expression only one term is there and that term is the given term. Understand?
हाँ sir.
Okay. Now question number 5. Identify like terms, if any, in each of the following expression. I am underlining the like terms by different colors. So in the first expression there is no like terms. In the second expression there are only a single pair of like terms. In the third expression there are no like terms. Okay. Question number 6. Which of the following algebraic expressions are polynomials? So the first is polynomial, second is also polynomial, third is not because negative power of variable is not allowed. 4 is also not because the power is 1 by 2. Fifth is the polynomial. Sixth is not because the negative power is not allowed. And the last question for today. Identify each of the following as a monomial, binomial and trinomial. So the first expression is binomial, the second is monomial, the third is trinomial, this is again trinomial, this is again binomial, and this is monomial. So till this, whatever we learn, you understood? We have learned about expressions, we have learned about variables, constants, their powers, like terms, unlike terms. So you have understood each and everything, right? So in this period we will learn till this only. In the next period we will learn further in this topic, that is the algebraic expression and polynomials. So here we are ending today's class.
Okay.